This is one of the most profound things that I've ever read. It's out of the Hua Hu Ching. It's the unknown teachings of Lao Tzu. And in verse 59 it says, if you wish to become a divine immortal angel, which really means to be able to live at a God-realized place in your life and to have all of the things, all of the abundance, all the prosperity, all of the health and so on show up in your life. It says, then you have to restore the angelic qualities of your being through virtue and service. It really means returning to the place from which you came, restoring the angelic qualities of your being through virtue and service, which is what I was advising her. This is the only way, it says, to gain the attention of the immortals who teach the methods of energy enhancement and integration that are necessary to reach the divine realm. It's the only way. It says these angelic teachers, the angels, the guidance that you seek from, outside of yourself, it cannot be sought out. You can't go after it. You're not going to get it on this show. You're not going to get it in a book. You're not going to get it anywhere. It is they who seek out the student. And this has been my experience throughout. It's not because I want it so badly that I'm going to go after somebody and I'm going to have it and I'm going to want it, and by wanting it, it's going to come to me. They seek you out. It says when you succeed in connecting your energy with the divine realm through high awareness and the practice of undiscriminating virtue, the transmission of the ultimate subtle truth will follow. This is the path that all angels take to the divine realm. Now, this is a very profound teaching, because what is really saying here is that once you get past what it is that you are looking for yourself and put your attention on being godlike, that is, in serving, then it says, the mystical techniques for achieving immortality are revealed only to those who have dissolved all ties to the gross worldly realm of duality, conflict, and dogma. As long as your shallow worldly ambitions exist, that means you're worrying about money, worrying about how things are going to go, how much is coming into your life, and so on. As long as your shallow worldly ambitions exist, the door will not open. The door won't open. You've got to let them find you. And this is what I say to all of you out there who want something, who are worried about your income and so on, is if you take your attention off of what's in it for me, how can I get more, your own ego and all of those things, and just begin to practice this undiscriminating virtue, the virtue of serving, the virtue of simplicity, the virtue of reverence for all of life. And just practice that. Just be out there and then have a knowing that whatever you need for yourself will show up. That's when the door opens. And the door will never open as long as you're worried about it, because when you say to the universe, give me, give me, give me, you get back more from the universe matching that, saying, give me, give me, give me, and you're constantly feeling the pressure of not having enough. But when you put your attention on, how may I serve? How may I serve? The universe's response back to you matches up to that thought, which says, how may I serve you? How may I serve you? And these things begin to show up when you're not chasing after them. They will seek you out when you're practicing this virtue. The way that I have lived my life, I have always found that when I shift off of me, then I let them find me. And I'm considered to be one of the luckiest guys in the world. And I consider myself to be that way as well, because these teachers always find me, because I'm never attached to any of the stuff that shows up in my life. I just let it move on and give it all away. And everyone who knows me knows that's what I'm like. And you let them find you. The door will not open as long as your shallow worldly ambitions exist. It won't open.
The guidance that you ask for, the guidance that is there for you with all of these burning desires that have been placed into you, and you're saying, I don't know, I'm not sure, I can afford that, I have to move to another city, I have to do that, I have to leave this relationship, I have to be away from whatever it might be. These angelic teachers cannot be sought out. It is they who seek out the student. If you want to attract this angelic, whatever you want to call it, this divine intelligence, if you want to attract it to you, you must be like they are. If you're in a state of anger or frustration or conflict, in A Course in Miracles it says, a mind at war with itself remembers not eternal gentleness. You came from eternal gentleness. When your mind is at war with itself, when you're in a state of conflict, if God is only love, as Anita was describing, and if it's only love, how could it recognize hate or conflict or fear or any of that? It couldn't. It's like you're just you're just blowing into the wind. It makes no sense at all to the divine intelligence. You have to be, like it says here in the Hua Hu Ching, if you want to have God consciousness be there to guide you, you must think and act like God. You must be that.